Hello and welcome to North by Northeast Wyoming. We're in Buffalo, Wyoming today. We're at Rite, and we're talking a little bit about what they do here and how they are stretched over the world and how the industry has changed a little bit. And behind us, we have a rebuild and their patented design that they do for trucks out at coal mines and other types of mines around the world. So Dennis, if you'd like to start us off a little bit about how Rite got its start and kind of how you guys got into the industry a little bit.
Well, Rite established themselves in February of 2004 with the state of Wyoming. We put together a company initially where we would engineer, design, and then outsource our fabrication of various attachments for construction and mining. And then as we evolved, it became apparent to us that we needed to do our own fabrication to have better control over our product and manufacturing process. So we built a facility here in Buffalo, Wyoming, the facility that we're in today, and we now produce our products for marketplaces all over the world.
And how did you and John meet?
John and I had a business relationship from mutual companies we were with in the past. The company John worked for was a supplier to the company that I worked for, and we met probably back in the early 90s and worked together as we were still with those companies until such time in the early 2000s that we had both left the companies and started Rite.
All right, and I remember hearing you talk a little bit about why Buffalo was a specific spot you guys wanted to build in. So if you can talk a little bit about that.
At the time we established Rite, we were competing with, or let me back up here, at the time we established the need to do our own fabrication, we were competing for employees with the oil and gas companies and other mine support industries. We were in Casper, Wyoming at that time, and we just couldn't get good, dedicated employees that were reliable and would show up to work every day. So we rationed out that everyone in the state of Wyoming wants to live in Buffalo, but there's no good paying jobs here. So we figured if we would build a facility in Buffalo and offer good paying jobs that employees would come to us. And Buffalo offers some additional advantages along those lines. We're at the juncture of two major interstates, I-25 and I-90. It enables us to ship our product both east-west, north-south, as well as numerous recreational opportunities. So it affords everything that someone that wants to settle down and raise a family would want.
Having a big horns in your back door also isn't a bad step either. Behind the cameras where you can't quite see here, there's a beautiful view of the bighorns behind us. Also, if you can maybe talk a little bit about how you've seen the industry change from 2004 to now, what you guys have had to do to stay competitive and to stay ahead of the ever-changing industry.
The industry as a whole, based on the economy of the world, we've seen a downturn in mining that is continuing now, entering into its fourth year.
Fourth year, yes.
Fourth year, and because of that, because of the downturn in mining, the hesitancy of mining companies to purchase new product because of board requirements for approvals, we've seen a transition in the opportunities from developing and delivering new products to repairing and rebuilding existing products. I would say that our opportunity has changed. Initially, when we started, we were building new product that was probably 75% of our business, and 25% of our business was repair and rebuild. Now, over the last 4 years, that's transcended to probably 75% of our business is repair and rebuild, and 25% is new product.
So over the 12 years, what maybe would you change, and what also keeps you coming back every morning and loving your job, and just what do you love about this industry?
Well, in terms of the attraction of the industry, I think it's the opportunity to work with large companies around the world to develop better methodology to the mining process, and to improve their ability to increase their profitability, as well as to reduce their impact on the areas that they're working in. The product that we produce is designed for a specific function. It has a specific design life. We built a lighter truck body that has increased capacity, more productivity, yet because of that it has a shorter life in various applications, and once that life has been achieved, then that body can be completely recycled into new steel to be used in the next body to be built.
Yeah, it's a great program. John, would you like to add anything
Yeah,
to that?
to add to that is what we try to do is every few years come up with a new product. And this last year we came up with a new product, a new design for water tanks.
Okay.
There's a big push in the industry about being able to go inside the tank and repair it. And there's really no one in the industry that has we've introduced an open access water tank.
Okay.
Where basically, once you take the lids off, it's totally open. There's no need for anyone to monitor. The tank is just open and there for there to work on. And we're in the process of completing the patent and should be producing several of those within the next few months.
And do you see those going around the world? Because you talked a little bit about the around the world. Maybe you guys can talk about what specific countries and continents you guys are all in, because I know you guys have products around the world, really.
Yeah, Dennis is kind of our world traveler. We have them in Papua New Guinea, Australia, East Africa, West Africa, all throughout North America, Canada. We're looking at getting into South America in the near future. So basically worldwide.
All right. And Dennis, can you talk a little bit about maybe how you got to be the world traveler, how you got into all these different countries?
Well, like a lot of other major industries in the world, mining is becoming a smaller and smaller organization, in the sense that the parent companies that are controlling the mining interests worldwide are reduced in numbers. So we were doing a project, or had been doing a project for a company in the United States whose parent company was located in Africa, and were asked to produce truck bodies for one of their mines there. We were successful in garnering the business, and then started building and shipping truck bodies to Africa. And then it evolved from there to another company, parent company, that had an interest in New Guinea and asked us to do truck bodies there. And then we ended up shipping truck bodies over to Australia and then forwarding them on to New Guinea. So it's basically a result of parent companies expanding their own operations and their own interests in other parts of the world.
You guys must be doing really good work if word of mouth is really helping you guys expand and travel. So definitely, if they're coming and knocking, you guys are doing something right here. Do you guys foresee the water tanks going worldwide too?
Oh yeah, to add to what John said, because of the concern of confined space entry into existing water tanks that are compartmentalized in order to control the sloshing effect of the water as the truck travels down a haul road, there's a need to periodically go in there and inspect for damage and then repair any damage. Once you enter into the compartmentalized body, you're in various sections where the airflow is restricted, the gases can accumulate, and it becomes a hazardous condition. Our water tank, in contrast, has a removable baffle system that allows the baffles to be inspected and maintained outside of the water tank body. And then also too, once, like John said, once all of the baffles are removed, it's completely open to the atmosphere and there is no confined space. That need, and the need for a safe environment on the workplace, and the focus on safety worldwide by all of these companies, is going to drive the business for us in terms of water tanks worldwide.
Yeah, and then to add to Dennis, the safety requirements in the U.S. are as stringent in Australia, South America, as they are here.
Oh, okay.
So there is a demand worldwide for that product.
So it makes sense that they all have to have pretty much the same restrictions on them.
Right.
So, Well, thank you guys very much. And if I can, what website do you guys have that these guys or our viewers could go and get more information and see where you guys are at and so forth?
We have a website at www.minerite, minerite.com.
All right, and you get a phone number for you, Dennis, that they could reach for you on if they want, maybe want to future business?
Our office number here is area code 307-233-4000.
All right, well, thank you, Dennis, and thank you, John.
Thank
Thank you.